Good morning, dear students. So here is today's class problem based on journal entries. Okay, so here is the problem. Journalize the following in transaction. First transaction 1/1/2018. Manoj started business with cash rupees 1,30,000, goods rupees 1 lakh, and building rupees 2 lakh. So cash, goods, and building, by taking these three assets, he has started the business. Okay, so before passing the journal entry, so we'll make a format of journal entry. Okay, so we'll prepare the journal entry format. You have to write here in the books of Manoj, journal entries. Okay, write date, particulars, LF, debit rupees, credit rupees. Next date is 1/1/2018. Okay, now Manoj has started the business with 3: cash, goods, and building. Okay, so started business means capital account will come. So capital account is always credited, you know it, and you have to debit all these three items. A cash account debit, purchase account debit, you can take purchases, or stock account debit to building account. So building account debit to capital. So total amount invested here to total calculate. Okay, so how to solve? See here, this journal entry is called as compound journal entry, where more than one account is debited or credited. So see here, journal entry how to pass: cash account debit, then cash account debit 2,30,000, right? Then goods account, you can write stock account or purchases account. Stock account debit 1 lakh. Then buildings account debit 2 lakh. Okay, so these all items are coming in the business. All are assets. Increase in asset is debited. And investment in business is called as capital. To capital. So total amount invested in the business is capital. How much? 2,30,000 plus 1 lakh plus 2 lakh is equal to 5,30,000. Okay, now write the narration. Being Manoj started business with above items. Right. Next, draw the line. Next date, see, second date. He purchased goods for cash rupees 50,000. So what is the journal entry? Purchase account and cash account. Purchase account is always debited, and here cash account is going out. When its cash is going out, it should be credit. So what is the journal entry? Purchase account debit to cash account. Date is 2. Purchases account debit to cash account. Amount 50,000. 50,000. Right, narration. Being purchase goods for cash. Okay, draw the line. Yes. Next, see the transaction date 4. He sold goods costing rupees 20,000 for rupees 35,000. Okay, so here cost is 20,000 and sold for 35,000. So actual sale amount, actual cash amount, how much we are saving, that much amount only you have to record. So here we are receiving 35,000, right? So which are the two accounts here? Sales account and cash account. Nothing is given. Name of person is also not given. So that time sales account is there and cash account is there. Sales account is always credit. When you make the sale, cash is coming in. Coming in means cash account is debited, and amount you have to take selling price 35,000. So write here, date is 4/1/2018. Cash account debit to sales account. Amount is 35,000. Then write the narration, being goods sold for cash. Okay, draw the line. Okay, next, see next one. Sixth one, he purchased goods from Rahul. Now which are the two accounts? Purchase account and Rahul account. Cash account is not given. It means that the goods are purchased on credit. Means Rahul is a creditor. So which are the two accounts? Purchase account and one more, Rahul. Purchase account is always debited and Rahul is a creditor. Creditor means credit. So what is the journal entry? Purchase account debit to Rahul account. Amount is 55,000. Date is 6. Purchases account debit to Rahul's account. Amount 55,000. Being goods purchased on credit. Okay, then draw a line. Next, see 7 day. Sold goods to Varun costing rupees 52,000 for rupees 60,000. Same transaction like this. Okay, you have to take selling price. So here cash is not given. Varun name of a debtor is given and sales. Debtor means debit and sales means always credit. So what is the journal entry? Varun's account debit to sales account. Amount you have to take 60,000. Don't take cost price, selling price you have to take. Okay. So 7th one. Varun's account debit to sales account. Amount 60,000. 60,000. Write narration, being goods sold on credit. Okay, draw line. Next, after 7 dates, see next date, 9 date. He paid cash to Rahul. He means Manoj, right? Manoj has paid cash to Rahul. Who is Rahul? See Rahul. We have purchased it earlier from Rahul. How much? 55,000. Now we are paying him how much? 53,000. So we have to pay 55. Now we are paying 53,000. It means we are paying less amount. 2,000 amount less we are paying. Okay, 55,000 here minus 53. That is 2,000 is what? So we are paying less amount. So this 2,000 is discount received. Okay, so discount received means discount received is your income. Your income is increasing. Increase in income is credited. So here 3 accounts will come. Cash account, cash is going out. Okay, Rahul's account, Rahul is a receiver, he is a debtor. Okay, cash account, Rahul account and discount received account. Okay, so earlier Rahul's account we had credited. Now we are paying him. So now we have to debit. So Rahul, total Rahul, how much we have to pay? 55,000. To cash account 53,000. To discount receive 2,000. So like this we have to make the compound journal entry. So 9 date. See. So here see, Rahul see here. Earlier we have to pay. Rahul is our creditor. We have to pay 55. Now we are paying how much? So that amount 55,000 you have to debit. Rahul's account debited. How much we have to pay? Actually 55,000 to Rahul. Right? Rahul's account. Next, to cash. Cash is going out from the business. How much actual cash we have paid to Rahul? 53,000. So you can see here also. So there is a difference of 2,000. So this 2,000 is called, we have received a discount. So discount received account. Okay, your income is increased. If someone is paying to you less, then your discount allowed, that time discount allowed should be debited. So write the narration. Being cash paid to Rahul, and discount received. Okay, so here we complete 9th journal entry. Okay, now see next one. After 9th, salary paid by him rupees 2,000. So which are the two accounts? Salary paid. Paid means cash. So which are the two accounts? Salary account and cash account. Cash account paid. Paid this means cash is going out. So cash account is credited. Salary is expense. Increase in expenses debited. So salary paid means salary account debit to cash. Commission paid means commission account debit to cash. Rent paid means rent account debit to cash. So directly you can make the journal entry. Salary account debit to cash account. Date is 12. Yes. Salary account debit to cash account. How much? 20,000. So write here narration. Being salary paid. Okay. So draw a line. Okay. Next one. After 12 date, 14 date. See here. Received cash from Varun in full settlement of 59,000. Now we are receiving. See Varun. Earlier we had sold the goods of rupees 52,000 to Varun. That time Varun's account is debited 60,000. Okay. So total sale made is 60,000. Means Varun has to pay us 60,000. But how much he is actually paying? He is paying 59,000. Okay, total he has to pay 60,000, but he has paid 90,000. It means 1,000 he has paid less. It means it is our expense, right? It is expense to us. It means it is discount allowed. If you are receiving less, then discount. If you are paying less, then discount received. Okay, so 3 accounts will come. Varun account. Earlier Varun's account is debited by 60,000. Now we have to credit by 60,000. Then we are receiving the cash. How much cash we are receiving? 59,000. And expense account debit 1,000. So how to pass journal entry here? Cash account debit 59,000. Discount allowed account debit 1,000. To Varun's account 60,000. Okay. So this is 14-day transaction. Journal entry. 14/1/2018. Understanding? Earlier we had debited this Varun's account. Now we have to credit. So we are receiving cash. So cash account debit. Then how much cash we are receiving? 59,000, right? Then discount allowed account debit. To Varun. Discount allowed how much? 1,000, we are paid less. Next to Varun's account. How much total? 60,000. Okay, so it is tallied. So write the narration being cash received and discount allowed. Okay, so at this compound, one or two compound entries will come in your exam. Okay, so this is 14 date journal entry. Next, see 18 date rent outstanding. Okay, so rent is outstanding. Outstanding means what? We have to pay rent but not yet paid. It means it is our liability. Okay, so our liability. So liability means our liability is, yes, rent outstanding, rent account and outstanding rent account, two accounts will come. So rent account is an expense, expense means debit, and outstanding rent is a liability yet to be paid. So liability means you have to credit it. So what is the journal entry? Rent account debit to outstanding rent account. 18 date. Rent account debit to outstanding, you can write shortcut O bar S, outstanding rent account. How much is the amount? 3,000. Outstanding meaning you are understanding? Outstanding means we have to pay the rent but not yet paid. That is the meaning of outstanding. Being rent outstanding. Okay, so here we complete 18 day transaction. See the next transaction, 18 after 18, 21. So prepaid insurance. Prepaid insurance, opposite of outstanding is prepaid. Means prepaid means, as you know, prepaid means in advance we have paid our insurance. Okay, so it becomes asset to the business. If expenses are paid in advance, that is an asset to the business. Okay, so asset means debit. Okay, so prepaid, if any expenses are prepaid, that should be debited. So prepaid insurance account debit to insurance account, you have to write. 21. Okay, so right here opposite of outstanding is prepaid. Prepaid insurance account debit to insurance. Means your insurance is an expense. So it is, our expense is decreased. Decrease in an expense is credited. How much amount is prepaid insurance? 2,000. Being prepaid insurance. Understanding? So today's these two new terms have come, prepaid and outstanding. Okay, so here both are expenses, no doubt. Here outstanding rent means it is a liability, that's why we have to credit. And here rent is an expense. Your expense has been increased because yet to be paid it is rent. So debit expenses and debit increase in expenses. And prepaid insurance it becomes asset to the business, so it should be debited. Okay, then insurance, it is an expense, it is paid already, so your expenses are decreasing. Decrease in expenses credited. Okay, so this is 21 date journal entry. Next one, see 23 date commission received. Commission received means here two accounts will come. commission account and cash account. So we are receiving the commission. It means cash we are receiving. So cash is coming to the business. So cash account is debited and commission is income. Increase in income is credited. So what is the journal entry? Cash account debit to commission account. 23 date. Cash account debit to commission account. Amount is 13,000 and 13,000. So write the narration. Being commission received. Okay, so draw the line. Okay, next journal entry, see, executed over. Next 25 date. Amount withdrawn for personal use. Personal use means which account will come? Drawings. Amount means cash is withdrawn. So drawings account is always debited, and from the business cash is going out. Going out means cash account is credited. So what is the journal entry? Drawings account debit to cash account. So date is 25. Okay, 25 date. Drawings account debit to cash account. Amount is 20,000. So write the narration. Being cash withdrawn for personal use. Okay, so draw the line. So 25 date over. Next 28 date. Yes. Depreciation charge on building. So depreciation means understand. So depreciation is always charged on asset. Okay, suppose if you use any asset, okay, what happens? The value of the asset is decreased. Suppose furniture is there. If you are using, its value is not increasing, its value is always decreasing. So that decrease in the amount of any asset is called as depreciation. Okay, so depreciation is an expense to the business. Increase in expense is debited. So which is the account? Depreciation account. And one more, building. Building is an asset. So here the value of asset is decreasing. Decrease in the value of asset means decrease in asset is credited. So what is the journal entry? Depreciation account debit to buildings account. Amount is 10,000. So depreciation account debit to buildings account. 10,000, 10,000. Being depreciation charge on building. If any asset is there, like this, suppose machinery, depreciation account debit to machinery. If land is there, depreciation to land. If furniture is there, depreciation debit to furniture. Okay, always depreciation account is debited. So our expenses are increasing. Okay, so this completes 28 date. Next 29 date. So one more new it has come. Fresh capital invested means again we have in the on 29 day one more time. Fresh capital means we have invested cash into the business, means your capital amount is increasing by 50,000 again. So here which two accounts will come? Capital account and one more cash account. Okay, so capital account is always credited and to the business cash is coming in. So what is the journal entry? Cash account debit to capital account. So date is 29. Okay, so write the journal entry. Cash account debit to capital account. Amount 10,000. 10,000. Okay, so write the narration being fresh capital invested. Okay, so draw the line. So this is a practice problem, remember. So these many transactions will not come, only 12 transactions will come, 10, near about 10 to 11. Okay, and last transaction, simple it is, purchase goods from Rohit. So what is the journal entry? Purchase account debit to Rohit account. Date is 31. Purchases account debit to Rohit's account. Amount is 6,000. So write the narration being purchased goods on credit. Okay, so here we complete the problem. Now totaling part you have to do it. Okay, total. So you have to total from the first. So simple calculator is allowed. Okay, so total here 5,30,000 plus 50,000 plus 35,000 plus 55,000 plus 60,000 plus 55,000 plus 20,000 plus 60,000 plus 30,000 plus 2,000 plus 13,000 and plus 20,000 plus 10,000 plus 10,000 plus 6,000. So you have to total this. Okay, so you do total with your calculator and write the figure. Okay, so this is a problem for you solved in today's class. Practice it. Okay, if you have any doubts you can ask me. So you remember, this is a practice problem. These many transactions will not come. Simple and 1 or 2 compound journal entries will be there in the problem in the question paper. Okay, hope you are understanding the journal entries. Still few more problems from question paper I'll take now. Okay, and I'll move to next chapter. Okay, 1 or 2 problems still I'll take. If you have any doubts, you have to clarify now itself. Okay, that's all for today's class. Thank you.